let's talk about three Big Ten options for Ian Jackson, who just entered the transfer portal yesterday. He already seems to have a favorite, and we will get into that. But first, hit that like button, subscribe, help us out, help out the channel and the video. I appreciate it. So, Ian Jackson, a name that lit up recruiting boards as a five-star prospect in the 2024 class, a Bronx native with explosive athleticism and a scores mentality. After one season at North Carolina, the Tar Heels, he's hit the transfer portal, leaving Chapel Hill behind. With 3 years of eligibility left, Jackson's next move could define his path to the NBA or reshape a college program's future. St. John's is the rumored frontrunner per On3, but this is the transfer portal. Nothing's set in stone until the ink dries. Let's break down his game and see how he could land at one of the few different Big Ten programs instead of St. John's. First, let's evaluate what Jackson brings to the table. A 6'4", 190 pounds. He's a combo guard with a knack for putting the ball in the basket. In his freshman year at North Carolina, he averaged 11.9 points per game, shooting 45.6% from the field and an impressive 39.5% from three. He started 12 of the 36 games this season, often playing a secondary role behind R.J. Davis, the Tar Heels' veteran star. But when Jackson got his chances, he showed flashes of brilliance. 8 games with 20-plus points, including a 26-point outburst against Campbell. The kid can score, and he does it with flair. But some North Carolina fans, and I think this too, took issue a little bit with Jackson's game. With Jackson at times seemed like he was more interested in scoring rather than playmaking for his team and playing defense. Jackson's game is built on athleticism and aggression. He's a downhill driver who loves to attack the rim, using his quick first step and long arms to finish above defenders. His mid-range pull-up is smooth, a weapon that leans into his isolation game. He's the 86th percentile in scoring off ISO. He's also deadly off ball screens, ranking in the 91st percentile for scoring in those situations as well. His three-point shot is at 39.5%, but he did see that drop to about nearly 32% versus quad one teams. He's at his best when he's creating, not spotting up. Defensively, he's got tools, he just doesn't use them. He has length, lateral quickness, and a competitive edge. But at UNC, his effort was inconsistent, and he averaged just 2.7 rebounds and less than 1 assist per game. He's a scorer first. Playmaking, defense are still in the works in progress. So, where could he land in the Big Ten? Let's start with number 1. Oregon. The Ducks under Dana Altman thrive on versatile guards who can score in bunches. Jackson fits that mentality perfectly. He fits that mold. Oregon's a system that loves pace and space, and Jackson's ability to attack off the dribble would pair him with their up-tempo style. Imagine him running alongside playmakers like Jackson Shelstad, who could set him up with easy buckets while Jackson stretches the defense with his slashing and nearly 35% 35% shooting from beyond the arc last year. Altman's known for developing raw talent into NBA prospects like Dylan Brooks, Peyton Pritchard. Plus, if there's any coach who could change Jackson's defensive lapses, it's Dana Altman, turning him into a two-way threat. Plus, Oregon was in his final 5 out of high school. There's a familiarity there. If he wants a fresh start on the West Coast with a coach who maximizes guards, Eugene could be calling. Next up, Illinois. Brad Underwood's Illini play fast and physical, and they've got the history of turning transfers into stars. Just like Terrence Shannon Jr., Illinois lost some key pieces this offseason. They need a dynamic two-guard who can create his own shot, as there is talk about Dame Sarr and Will Riley possibly coming to Illinois, but nothing confirmed yet. They just picked up David Marakovich, and Jackson pairing with Marakovich could be a special blend, as Brad's current lineup could allow Jackson some of the freedom he needs to thrive in an ISO system. Additionally, his ability to score off screens and ISOs would thrive in Underwood's motion offense, where guards get the freedom to attack. Pair him with shooters like Tomislav Visic, Big Z there as well, and you've got a nightmare for Big Ten defenses. Illinois also offers something UNC couldn't, a lead offensive role in the backcourt. At UNC, he was overshadowed by RJ Davis. In Champaign, he could be a very high usage rate player, boosting his draft stock for 2026. The Illini's gritty culture could also sharpen his defense too. Then, last but not least, there's Maryland. Ian Jackson and Buzz Williams. That's the duo, right? That's the duo. A Buzz Williams offense at Maryland would be tantalizing fit for Jackson. Buzz loves guards who can score and attack. Jackson checks those boxes. His game thrives on aggression, and Williams' system built on pace and physicality would let him loose. Jackson would be perfect to use his quick first step to blow by defenders, while 6'9" Pharrell Payne rolls hard off the screen. Payne, a bruising big with soft hands, averaged 10.4 points per game and 5.1 rebounds at Texas A&M last year. Together, they're a pick and roll nightmare. Jackson's downhill thrives paired with Payne's finishing at the rim would be nasty. Plus, Payne would be a great offensive rebounder for Jackson, as Payne had a 13.6% offensive rebounding percentage last year, which is good for 93rd percentile in the nation. Defensively, Buzz demands effort, and Payne's rim protection could cover Jackson's lapses. In College Park, Jackson gets a lead role for a pro-minded coach and a big man to grow with. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. St. John's. On Three's Pete Nakos reports that the team to watch for Ian Jackson is St. John's, and it's an easy to see why. Rick Pitino loves guards like Jackson, explosive, confident, and capable of taking over games. The Bronx to the Queens pipeline makes sense. It's a homecoming for the New York kid. Pitino's NBA pedigree could polish Jackson's game for the pros, and St. John's needs a star to pair with talents like Kadari Richmond, and St. John's fans are buzzing about his fit, as it's a match made in heaven, according to them, for Pitino's system. But here's the catch. The transfer portal is a total wild card. As long as there's not a no contact tag, Jackson's free to talk to anyone. St. John's might lead, but don't count out a late twist. So what's the verdict? Jackson's high ceiling talent with the room to grow. Oregon offers development and pace. Illinois gives him the keys to the offense. Maryland blends in the backcourt, at least. Maryland blends opportunity with familiarity. St. John's has the edge. Pitino's pull is real, but the portal's chaos means anything can happen. He could even test the NBA draft waters by April 26th if he wanted to. Don't think he will, but he could, though projections peg him as a mid to late first rounder at best right now. Wherever he lands, one thing's clear: Ian Jackson's next chapter will be must watch. This kid's got game, and the college basketball world's waiting to see where he takes it. Will it be the Big Ten?